Hello, welcome back. It's been a few days. I don't even remember when the last time was I streamed. When was it? I don't remember. I think it was like 5 days ago or something. Hello, welcome back. The first thing I want to actually say is this will be one of the last streams I am in this room. We will be undergoing some changes in the old Koroto shack. But that's going to be a working process. I still need to sort out a few things here and there, but yes, we will in fact be moving. The Koroto shack is going to be glorious. But yeah, today I want to go over all the Game Fest announcements. I obviously saw a few of them. Of course I did. But I want to go over the rest. And obviously there's the Attack on Titan game, right? Which, actually, I didn't even know that Attack on Titan 2 ever came to Steam. Maybe I did. Maybe I did know. I just never registered it properly. But I haven't played the Attack on Titan games. People say they're pretty good. I usually write off all anime games as being mid as hell. Apparently these ones are alright. So maybe I'm gonna have to go back and play them. Because the third one's coming out. But we'll talk about all that in a second. But yeah, hello. RE fans eating good this 2026 and next year. I mean, to be honest, this has really been kind of like Capcom has been pumping out bangers since Resident Evil 7. Because it was RE7, RE2, was it RE8 or did they go right into RE3? I don't remember. RE8, RE4, now we have Requiem, then we have Veronica, and most likely they're going to be doing 5 as well. I think we're going to have 2 remakes back to back, as opposed to Resident Evil 10. Because Requiem took a long time. So, we'll see. But Capcom has been cooking like there's no tomorrow. The only thing they're not cooking involves crying and devils. And some devils that may cry. There have been rumors about a Devil May Cry 1 remake. But I'm not seeing any of them coming to fruition, unfortunately. Now, granted, I will very much take Resident Evil games, I'm not gonna lie. If I had to trade away Devil May Cry for more Resident Evil games, I do think that, unfortunately, I must admit, I think I would pick Resident Evil. I think that might be the case. But I would very much love a new Devil May Cry as well. The new God of War, Lofi, I've got no idea how you pronounce it. I did see the State of Play announcements. Literally none of them, like, I've got no idea why Sony hyped up the event that much. I've got genuinely no idea. Like, was God of War, the new God of War, supposed to be like the showstopper? Because maybe I'm not in the Sony ecosystem, and like, now that they're not going to be putting their games on PC at all, like, I'm never going to care about what they announce. Just being honest, like, because I'm not going to buy a PlayStation. So maybe it's just like I'm not the audience whatsoever. Because, I mean, half of the games they announced there, like, people already kind of know about them. So I don't know. No. But the Sony event was kind of a sleeper thing for me. I was expecting a little bit more. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe the storm may be approaching. I mean, I hope so. I hope that the storm would be approaching, but it does not seem like the Devil May Cry storm is approaching at all. So, it is what it is. Alright, let me open up my tabs, and we'll start yapping about things. Otherwise, I'm going to go on 60 tangents before we talk about anything. Let's start with the Avatar thing. So, unfortunately, once again, Avatar fans just cannot catch a W in literally any situation whatsoever. Avatar: The Last Airbender AAA RPG announced in 2024 is dead. It probably didn't survive the merger as far as I understand. Right? In October 2024, they revealed the plans. This was, by the way, like, of all the Avatar projects, honestly, this might have been the thing that I was most excited for. I'm gonna be totally real with you. Because, like, an Aang movie, very cool. Very, very cool. But it's kind of like a known entity, right? Like, we know what it's going to be like. A new Avatar series? Goated. Very excited for a new series. But, brother, a actual open world, like, full-scale RPG in the Avatar universe, this would be something that we have never had before. I was so excited for this. Details were thin on the ground, but we were told that the Avatar RPG was going to be the biggest video game in the franchise history. I mean, yeah, because this was done by Saber Interactive, right, which is like a very established dev. It would tell a new story in the universe developed in close collaboration with Avatar Studios. So originally it was supposed to be like way back in the past. Placed thousands of years in the past. At the time, Avatar owner Paramount and Saber said players can expect to be immersed in a vibrant world, master all 4 elements, engage in dynamic combat. Very cool. None of this happened. They have very much proven track record, yada yada yada. Unfortunately, we didn't hear anything more on the project, and now 2 years later, we have a confirmation it's fallen by the wayside. Avatar RPG was in production when Paramount Game Studio, which unifies all Paramount and Skydance gaming studios, including Skydance Interactive and Skydance New Media, was set up last fall after the Paramount Skydance merger. Yeah, so it didn't survive the merger, basically. I've got literally no idea what the hell they're doing over there. I'm going to be totally real with you. Like, you're going to have another one of my crash outs. I cannot comprehend with what end are they thinking. Avatar, literally, like, I'm not going to talk about the movie, but I will talk about, let's say, some numbers and statistics from the movie. The movie was incredibly popular, even though it was not officially released. It outclassed officially released movies in, let's say, certain metrics, right? It juiced up my channel the same way Netflix did. Like, literally everybody watched the movie, and they never jumped on the opportunity. And now, like, they're shutting down all of this, all the other movies that were planned that have now been canned, right? Like, the whole thing of there were originally supposed to be 3 Avatar movies. None of them are happening. We're only getting the one Avatar Aang one. All the other ones that were originally planned, doesn't seem like those will be happening either. Apparently, Seven Havens is practically complete as well, and they're just sitting on it. So, like, at this point, that's probably gonna leak as well. I've got literally no idea what they're planning with Avatar. Like, at this point, it genuinely seems like sabotage. Like, this IP has been a juggernaut for the better part of 2 decades, and they are just doing everything in their power to almost not do anything with it. I do not understand. I genuinely do not understand. And this whole merger, like we talked about the merger before, this merger was already like the worst thing that could have happened for media in general. And now that we have another casualty of the merger, I'm just like, I don't think Avatar fans will ever get another W. Like, we had one good series and like half of Korra, which was not messed up, and then even that was sabotaged. And we got like they managed to somehow like scoot past all the weirdness with Nickelodeon, and Korra got like halfway across the finish line. After that, everything has gone downhill. And the worst part about it is that the movie, based on, let's say, things that we have seen, the movie is actually very, very well done. That's the worst part. Like, a lot of these things have clearly had so much passion poured into them, and Paramount keeps just hamstringing them at every single turn. And I do not understand it. I genuinely cannot comprehend why, of all IPs that Paramount could be handling in a way where it's like whatever happens to them, it would be Avatar Studios. Because, like, bro, they gave them a whole studio. Like, what are you doing? I don't get it. I don't. Because, like, looking from the outside in, I don't think Paramount has that many, like, super profitable things, and Avatar is, like, genuinely one of those things that now, the biggest thing with Avatar is that a lot of the people that grew up with it now consider it so intrinsic in their personality because of, like, nostalgia and everything else. And, like, I'm one of these. I have an Avatar poster right there. I have the DVD right there. I have Avatar things as well. Like, I have the Wii game, right? So, like, now that I should be able to spend money on this IP because I'm a grown-up, this is when you should be milking me. This is when you should be doing everything in your power to take my money. And they're just not doing it. They're just not doing it. Like, they're not even giving me the opportunity to give them money. I don't understand. Maybe there is some kind of like 10 layers removed thing where like the movie was leaked, and because they were some kind of contractual obligations, whatever the hell. Maybe they couldn't, like, publish it. But, like, guys, there's only so much you can do before, like, people genuinely start to be like, bros. I don't understand what's going on there. This was my most anticipated thing that they were working on, and now it's dead. Now it's dead. I don't get it. I don't get it. And based on what I've heard, let's just say the situation with Mike and Brian behind the scenes is also not excellent. I don't want to, like, again, I don't want to start any kind of a rumor mill here. Rumor mill here. So, like, don't take this as fact or anything, but I've heard that things are not going super well with that too. If that is true, then at this point I'm just kind of like maybe Avatar truly is just dead. Because, like, at this point, like, if they're going to be working with analytics that have like 7 leaks to account for, let's assume that 7 Havens leaks as well. This video game project is canceled. The movie was leaked. How are you going to draw any analytics about the IP whatsoever if the only thing you have to draw on is like a mobile game? It's crazy. It's actually crazy. But I mean, at least we have Netflix, right? Like, the Netflix series is dropping this month. In just a couple weeks. It's just a few weeks away. Just a couple weeks. We'll be watching the Netflix series. It is very amusing that of all the things that have come out from Avatar, the Netflix one is unironically, like, the least problematic. Like, they locked in, they filmed 2 seasons back to back. The only thing with Netflix is that they've also been weird with marketing. Aside from that, it's the least problematic Avatar project since Legend of Korra. Fascinating. I mean, I guess there's also the fighting game, to be fair. I think the fighting game is doing very well as well. But aside from that, it's a disaster. It is a disaster. Too bad it got no marketing and got leaks. I think the movie has been just completely, like, I do think it'll still perform like decent, because I assume a lot of people just never bother to, you know, like go scouring around for it. But based on like YouTube analytics and everything else, it genuinely seems like everybody and their mom has seen the movie. Judging by like purely third-party metrics, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? I do think Paramount has just mismanaged Avatar to like a extreme degree, where at this point I very much lost faith that even if they start publishing more projects, it'll always be like a situation of whether or not they somehow mess it up. Like the same way we all feared with JoJo and Netflix, right? Which again, proved to be kind of warranted, where they dropped like the first one and then went radio silent for 3 weeks. It's that kind of deal, where moving forward, every single project will have this cloud looming over it, where everybody is just kind of, please don't mess this one up in terms of like release schedule, something else, don't let it be leaked, whatever. But, you know, Avatar fans are just struggling. We be struggling. We be struggling. Shadow dropped on streaming on release date. I mean, I can't really see any other way at this point. They're probably going to try and do some kind of big marketing push to like just at least hope that people go to rewatch it or something. Because I would say like if you're interested, I would like go out of your way to actually just rewatch it. But it's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. That being said, though Avatar fans might not be getting anything, gaming fans are eating very, very good. So yesterday, we had Summer Game Fest. This is an IGN summary of all the things that were announced, because I don't want to go through the whole thing, and for some reason the YouTube channel hasn't even posted all the trailers. I saw people talking about the Attack on Titan game. I went to the official channel, it's not even there. I was like, what the hell? So, Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I don't know what this is. What is this? This looks like Final Fantasy. I've never played this. Is this a new game, or what is this? Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. What does that mean? What does Part 3 mean? Huh? Huh? Are these separate games or what? Why are there 3 parts to the same game? I don't know enough about Final Fantasy, I think. The remake was cut into parts? And these are like full games, just, huh? Final Fantasy VII. 32 hours. And this is 50 hours. I am so confused. I don't know nearly enough about Final Fantasy. I don't know if this is just normal. I guess Attack on Titan finale part 1745. Who knows? Street Fighter DLC. I don't play Street Fighter. Stellar Blade. We knew Stellar Blade was on its way, but we were not expecting a debut trailer. I never played the first one. I wanted to get around playing it, but I didn't. Let's watch the trailer. Is this like a direct sequel? I don't know anything about Stellar Blade. I just know the combat was good. Does this have gameplay? I don't want to watch a cinematic. Resident Evil. Welcome back.
I'm listening.
Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Same world?
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다. Doors closing. How's it looking out there?
I can't stand.
Can I please have combat? I want to see the combat.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
I mean, the map is very cool. I'll give him that. Jesus Christ, it's unironically Resident Evil. Pacing-wise, is it similar to, like, Devil May Cry in terms of combat? Like, in terms of chaining combos and everything? I mean, the world does look very cool. Very cyberpunk. I mean, if it gets close to Devil May Cry-ish combat, I need to play this. It's more Souls-like? Oh no, the pacing looks way closer to like DMC, but who knows? Who knows? Stellar Blade. Blood Rain. I mean, the world looks very interesting. Like, this thing right here, where was it? Like, the floating taxis and everything? Up there. That looks so good. This is like Blade Runner, just straight up. Very cool. I need to get around to playing these games. The Wolf Among Us. Now, I I need to replay The Wolf Among Us. It's literally been... When did the first one come out? The Wolf Among Us. It's been like 15 years. Almost. 2013. I practically remember none of The Wolf Among Us. This came out like basically at the same time as Telltale's Walking Dead. Oh my god, how much has happened. It's finally happening. I remember these characters. I literally don't know anything that's going on though. I need to replay the whole game. Otherwise it's gonna be a mess. I remember that I really enjoyed the first one. So, looking forward to the second one. What even is going on with Telltale? Is Telltale properly back? Relaunch. What is this? Former employees of the original Telltale were skeptical. So it's only like half Telltale as far as I understand, right? Like this is... It's kind of Telltale, but not really anymore. I guess that kind of makes sense. Played this and remember nothing too. It's been far too long. This is like a... I was gonna say Attack on Titan Season 1, Season 2 situation, but no, it's infinitely worse. It's been like 10 years or 13 years. Palworld 1.0. Still haven't gotten around to playing Palworld either. Maybe one of these days. One of these days I'll get around to playing it. I just need to hope that by the time I get around to playing it, Nintendo hasn't like written their names in the Death Note or something. Gotta be careful about that one. They're gonna like remove more mechanics. Attack on Titan 3. Let's watch this. I am 67. That's me. That guy, the first guy you saw there. Omega Force. Talk about it.
やっぱり巨人って素晴らしいな。後のことは仲間に託す。
Wait. I might be able to use the music from this game. I just realized. I could unironically use the game's footage in videos. Attack on Titan 3. For some reason, people thought this was the release date. I am 99.9% sure this is not a release date. This is going to be a news drop, July 1st. I don't think it's releasing. So, I haven't played the first and second one. Like I said, I didn't even know the second one ever came to PC. Apparently it has. And the first one, I'm pretty sure it's still not on PC. So I need to go back and play these. I used to write off all these games because they were anime games, and unfortunately, every single anime game in my experience has been kind of ass, right? But these ones are apparently pretty good. The thing that I don't really understand is, was it included here or where? So, the official release blob for this says that this is the whole game, like the whole series in one, right? Like this tells the story from season 1 right up until the end. But the first game, I think, was the first 2 seasons, and like the second game was season 3 or something. I don't know, okay? But point is, this is supposed to be the whole series. So, Is this Attack on Titan 3, or is this like the Attack on Titan? Because if this contains the whole story, oh yeah, I can't read. I'm sorry. It plays through the entire storyline. So like, what happens to the first ones? Is this the definitive game that everybody should play, or is this supposed to be a sequel? I've got no idea. I've got literally no idea how this game works in the Attack on Titan franchise. So I don't know. But in terms of the way it looks, I mean, the combat looks decent-ish based on like the timings of the parries and everything. The style looks a bit weird. I'm not like the biggest fan of the style. It looks like a bit, I don't know, it looks kind of off to me. Looks a bit weird. It's clearly going to be extremely faithful though. Like all of these cutscenes, these scenes are 1-to-1. Like this scene is 1-to-1. The Levi scene is 1-to-1. Half of this trailer is literally 1-for-1 the anime. So if people thought like, why don't they just make Attack on Titan the video game? There it is. They just did. So in that sense, it could be cool to play through. I just hope it plays well. The thing that is weird about this is like, this in terms of fidelity, can I go to 4K? In terms of just raw, look at the detail. The detail on like the Titan is insane. But then when we have some of the character shots, they look like weirdly... It looks like a cheap model almost, right? And I think it's kind of jarring for me. But I don't know. Like obviously we'll see how it looks in motion. And it's going to be a much better representation of what it is. I still think the best like 3D thing that has ever come out of Attack on Titan is what was it called? CG Titans Ride, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's the best way of looking. Yeah, this thing right here. AOT the Ride. Titans. Are there standalone? I guess no. These ones were insane. I had them saved somewhere on Twitter or something, but I don't think they're standalone pictures here. These were actually crazy. But yeah, like I don't really know what to expect from this. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm excited about more Attack on Titan things always, but with anime games, I am unfortunately still like a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Character animations are not that great. It feels a little bit jank, like the whole thing, the way it's put together and everything. Like it doesn't really feel like a huge blockbuster. But I mean, who knows? Who knows? When it comes out, we could judge it more properly. And this also has very little gameplay actually shown. So whenever July 1st rolls around, we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at it. Unfortunately, like with anime IPs, and this kind of goes for everything, right? Which, by the way, I think the best thing that is happening right now is this. The new SAO game that's coming out. They are deliberately detaching it from the IP of Sword Art Online entirely. If you look around, it barely says SAO anywhere. They're using the world of the IP to make a video game that is supposed to be a standalone thing, which I think this is the best call moving forward. I hope more anime games adopt this kind of philosophy and then just develop a good game on top of the foundations of the IP that people like. I don't know how you would realistically do that with Attack on Titan, because Attack on Titan kind of is like very much a thing where the world you inhabit is supposed to be kind of dictated by the story that we know. So that's kind of hard. But I don't know. I just said, like, it's barely acknowledged, but Kirito and Asuna are, in fact, in the game. But most of the game is built around just the world. So we'll see. We'll see. What is this? Open world racing game? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't play racing games. Maybe when I can play them in, like, some kind of crazy VR setup, I'll enjoy racing games. Until then, I'm out. Hot Wheels. What is the lore reason for Zeke being there? When did Attack on Titan have a crossover with Hot Wheels? That's crazy. Anyway, what is this game? Is this just like a racing game, but insane? So it's like Trackmania, except it looks like Hot Wheels. It just looks like Trackmania, but we're funny. Exciting. Monster Hunter Wild. So this is the new DLC for Monster Hunter, right? Apparently, Wilds was kind of a mixed bag. Apparently.
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
That does look very cool.
I can't stop.
This is like
wondering,
a...
How can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
like a classic 2010s MMORPG zone. A weird, destroyed, jagged, like, fragments of the earth floating in the sky. You know it's a good RPG when they have those. Somebody sent me a video where, like, the player was moving around like Levi with two swords, basically. And they were, like, zipping across the mob. And from that point, I've been convinced that I need to play this game.
A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame. Too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
It looks very cool. It does look very cool. I have a universal standard for how I pick weapons in video games. The default is a big sword, right? It's the old trustworthy. Big sword, count me in. However, there are some video games where the movement and everything else about the way you move, the way you play, the way you do damage, it is tuned so nicely that you can wield two swords. And then I'm like, stop to lock in. It's time to get the second sword. And Monster Hunter does seem to be that kind of game. It very much does. Because I remember, like, in Devil May Cry, when you get, like, the weapons that are the... I forget what they're called. But in Devil May Cry, you start with Rebellion, right? The single big sword. And then, like, later in the game, you get the two swords. And I was like, man, this fire. I want to use two swords from now on. Very few games manage to nail dual wielding, unfortunately. But some games do. And when I saw that Levi clip, I was like... maybe in Monster Hunter, we gotta be going with the two swords. A massive expansion. Massive expansion. Yeah, I need to play. I need to go like down the whole Monster Hunter rabbit hole eventually. It's on my to playlist as well. Amogus. It's a brand new narrative-driven single-player game? Okay, but why is it so high effort? Why is that? Why does it actually look like really impressive? I expected like a meme. This genuinely looks kind of impressive. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, like, if they actually expect to make, like, Among Us level money, because I don't expect, like, a lot of the Among Us target audience to play this. But, I mean, this looks impressive, what? An animated series just shadow dropped on Paramount Plus. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think I'm watching that. The Blood of Dawnwalker. This is not a new game.
Peggy 18.
But it is a new trailer. Let's watch that. I think this was first announced. I don't remember when. This is a gameplay trailer. I'm not watching the cinematic. I want to see the gameplay.
You certainly have reasons to hate me. My son. You've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
This is not gameplay. Do we have the same?
Am I evil? They adore me.
You're a pawn in Prentice's hands, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
We are 30 seconds into the trailer and there has been no gameplay.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Determination is not enough to cheat your fate, Dawnwalker.
How many innocents did you drain dry?
My dudes, this is not what a gameplay trailer means. This is just in-game footage.
After all.
I mean, it looks really, really cool. My problem with The Witcher 3, I've talked about this before, as long as the combat has been made, like, weightier than it was in The Witcher, I'm gonna play this. I played, Crimson Desert, finally. The Crimson Desert combat is, unfortunately, in my opinion, also kind of ass. It has the same thing, it's just, it's completely weightless, in my mind. It's just kind of floating around way too quickly. You need to feel the crunch. And I had the same thing with The Witcher 3. So hopefully, it's a bit more impactful here, but unfortunately, like, there was about 10 seconds of combat in this. So, who knows? This is, I assume,
Peggy.
just... Yeah, this is, I don't even know what that is. Star Wars Zero Company. An XCOM-style Star Wars game. I mean, that sounds pretty interesting. I guess. Flashing images.
You wanna fight?
Oh, it's literally XCOM.
Intelligence was just briefed on reports of a substance.
You know what? I would kind of dig a XCOM, like, Attack on Titan game. That would go pretty hard. Like, imagine managing your expedition. Now, granted, it would be very hard to, like, do missions, because, like, how many times can you fight pure Titans until you're like, brother? Because you wouldn't really have, like, a lot of encounters with shifters, right? But you could come up with something.
Fleet massing in the Serralona system.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Zero Company.
That was me.
Still got it all, man.
What do you got for me, Panic?
Word Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Get down there, find out what they're up to. But please, do it quietly.
Criff.
Shot in contact.
My team's got a contract to put an end to Fathom's plans.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
That's neat.
Alright, let's get it.
It does very much look like XCOM, though. I've always loved the idea of XCOM games. I wish there were more that hooked me. Because I really, really like the idea of putting together, like, your squad and then just committing to it. Because very, very few of these games hook me with the premise, unfortunately.
He was a good operator. He knew the risks.
The circle must be closed.
That was me. Every strike counts. Yeah, that's why I always take the 3% hits.
We work with all kinds of folks. Ex-separatists, ex-noble, ex-cons. And we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job.
That's what they always say. That's what they always say. Just this one thing and then we're done. Uh-huh. For sure, bro.
General
Star Wars. Zero company. That's crazy. That's crazy. Was there supposed to be... Oh, I assume this was optimized for, like, YouTube or something? Because that was... guys, I think you're missing a few assets here. What do you mean? What is it? It's a random pre-order now button, everything. I don't know what's going on in this. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty alright. Lords of the Fallen. So, Lords of the Fallen has gotten, like, a very, very mixed reputation. This is one of those games that I've always looked at and I've been like... Guys, but every single time reviews come out, I'm like, actually, never mind, I'm not playing that. So let's see. Lords of the Fallen 2. What the hell is platform reveal trailer? What does that even mean?
Our war's end approaches.
Like, this looks so cool. Players first. As opposed to shareholders first. They wanted you to know that. They're putting players first as opposed to shareholders.
Will be determined by one final sacrifice.
Can I show this on YouTube?
We are ready to bleed, bearer.
I think there were some details there.
Are you?
The veil between realms is unraveling. Life or death. You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Wishlist now.
Yeah, I mean, this looks so cool, but like after I saw like all the problems with the first one, I was like, bros, you got to cook on this. You got to cook on this. So maybe. I hope so. I want more of these. I don't know how people still haven't solved the Souls formula. I'm going to be real with you. Everybody tries being FromSoft. Nobody comes even close. I don't know what's up with that. Lies of P is apparently the closest one, which is why we're playing it next. So we'll see what happens with that. Saw Genesis. A 3 versus 1 multiplayer game based on the Saw horror film franchise. Thank you for clarifying that. Twisted new asymmetric multiplayer horror experience. That sounds actually mildly interesting. Please show me what the game actually... I know, yeah. Very scary. What is the game? How does it work?
Your book, bound in blood, inspires those who are worthy.
I'm so excited about Saw lore. So is it like one person is like the game master and they're trying to kill 3 others while the 3 others are trying to like complete puzzles and stuff? That's the gist I'm getting, but again, unfortunately, like, how the hell am I gonna draw any conclusions from this? Because it looks like all of these players are doing some kind of puzzles, and then I assume, like, the game master is trying to, like, use all the traps to trap them. Which, honestly, that does sound kind of interesting. That does sound like it could be a little bit of fun. The only thing with all these games is that, like, you need a dedicated squad. Three randoms playing together to solve these traps is going to be miserable. But, I mean, who knows? What is this? Dark third-person story-led action-adventure game. There's no footage, just a... I'm sold. I'm sold. They got a cat. And you play as the cat. It's the Guts tree. And there are wizards. Could you set up my relics? There's a bit of a contrast going on here, if I do say so myself. I think this is a little bit different to this. Just putting it out there. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Which game by Assassin's Creed? There's a trailer? Where trailer? Where trailer? Oh, there is a trailer. Let's see. I'm sorry, I don't speak. Oh, there was finger.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts.
So she's like Batman.
Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm. But at last, their debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As
that does look very cool.
Witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
I mean, seems interesting. I've got no idea what the game is, though. So... I mean, it seems interesting enough. Seems interesting enough. If it's prototype in the year 1666, it would be pretty interesting. But unfortunately, I don't know what it is. Mafia: The Old Country expansion. Haven't played these, but we can watch it. Why not? The Man of Honor.
Some guys leave it to luck. Let it ride on a roll of the dice. Not me. You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make.
That's cope.
When the cards are on the table.
That is mad cope. This is a guy who wants to sound deep. But he's failing miserably. Moving on. RuneScape. I mean, this was crazy. Like, we need to come up with a better way of conveying things. I saw an announcement from RuneScape. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what are they announcing? And then I'm like, Dragon Wilds. I know Dragon Wilds. It's been a thing for like 2 years. And they were like hyping this whole thing up, brother. This thing has existed for years. This is not a new game. So I don't know. I don't know. No shot, it only launched last year. Whatever the case. Like, they were talking about it like it's something super brand new, super unknown. We need to get better words. Moving on. Virtua Fighter Crossroads. What's this? I think this is where my channel is vaporized at this very moment. With this music, with this very nice music. I need to keep yapping, never stop yapping. So guys, this is basically like,
Are we talking about your ex?
Can you please turn off the music?
I've got an idea for you.
Hey, it's Yellow. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know. They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups.
Is this like...
Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara.
Is this like Karate Kid lore, where for some reason this entire location is filled with fighters who constantly have to have tournaments? Is this what this game is?
Kill them all.
Hey,
that seems...
me.
There he is.
Shit.
Okay, maybe it's a bit more extreme than like Cobra Kai or Karate Kid.
One more move and I'll cut her fucking head off.
All right, just take it easy.
Welcome back, Ada, I guess.
That's your...
Madam Sue?
You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
Rise over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivors. Lives.
Why did it suddenly go anime?
Once you're inside, there's no surrender.
That's Pai Chan.
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
No, I mean, seems interesting enough. Seems interesting. Guys! Guild Wars 3. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Guild Wars 3 is the thing I was huffing copium, hopium, and every other kind of, whatever you could be doing. I was praying that finally, like, one of the established giants takes a stab at an MMO. And they did. Guild Wars 3. There's practically nothing in this trailer, but we're still watching this trailer.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier.
Yes, such as yearning for a new MMO.
We who protect this land. One reason stands above all others. Our wonder. You feel it too. We see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land of awe. At the great spirits to whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all. We cannot guarantee your comfort or even
Side note,
safety.
whenever anything does this thing of like weaving the tapestry, I think this is so cool. I think all shows should do this. I think most recently House of the Dragon had like a whole thing with this as well. Was it House of the Dragon? I think so. Wherever you have like this weaving of the tapestry, I think is so cool.
But if you yearn for horizons unexplored,
I do yearn
for fellowship and purpose, for a cause worth dying for. To you, we can promise magic.
Now, I'm not going to be a LARPer, right? I'm not going to LARP as the biggest Guild Wars knower. I played Guild Wars 2, I don't remember when, but a long time ago. I really enjoyed Guild Wars 2, but then I went back to WoW because a bunch of people I knew went back to playing as well, right? So Guild Wars 2 for me was always like a very, very interesting take on MMOs as a whole, because the way progression worked, it doesn't really have like the typical like vertical, you just micromanage gear and that's it. It had like a lot more expansive things that are just like extra things on all sides. And that was very, very exciting. So when they say that this is going to be like a whole new evolution, I do wonder whether this is going to be like are we moving away from the whole idea of MMOs always having to be like the holy trinity? There are dungeons where you have like these 5-6 people, whatever, you have like raids and all this, and actually slowly moving toward this game just being a living, breathing world where you happen to coexist with a bunch of people, and then there are events where you cross paths, right? Because I do think the idea of everything being like matchmade and all this, it doesn't really work as well as it did in the golden days of MMOs. Because, I mean, like one of the big reasons why World of Warcraft, for example, was successful back in the day was because people used it as a chat room. That doesn't happen anymore. Now you use Discord as a chat room. So a lot of these communities that happen in-game have now moved off platform. So you kind of like, if you want to capture that magic of existing in the same world, you need to rethink it from the ground up. So, whatever the case, like ArenaNet with Guild Wars is one of the giants in the MMO industry. I'm pretty, like, I don't know the numbers obviously, but I'm pretty sure they're like very, very close to like at this point, like Final Fantasy numbers. I don't know about OSRS and WoW. No idea. Because I think like WoW has always been weird. I don't know practically anyone who is playing WoW now. So, who knows? But whatever the case, beta begins next year, and then I assume launches sometime 2028. 2028, considering everything happening right now, does seem kind of absurd to even imagine. But I'll be there day one. I'll be there day one. I hope it's good. I hope and pray that we enter a new era of MMOs where we have Guild Wars 3, Riot is working on their MMO. I don't think Blizzard is going to do anything with WoW that is truly transformative. One of the things people always thought was that, like the whole trilogy they announced, the World Soul Saga, that was going to be like a lead into a completely new game. Doesn't really seem like that's going to be the case. So, we'll see. We'll see. Regardless, this thing, please be good. Please be good. Crossfire. Former Call of Duty developers revealed a new single-player story-driven Crossfire game backed by Smilegate. Dynamic cover, which fundamentally changes your relationship with the environment and becomes an active skill you need to master. Well, what does dynamic cover even mean?
People are endlessly disappointing.
Oh! It's just...
They're greedy.
It's just the cover you see in every single third-person shooter.
They lie. They're bullies.
Yes, dogs? Yeah, I got one of them.
So that's what I say when I look at someone like you. Bully.
See, that's where we're different. I genuinely like most people.
Oh, well, then you're truly a sick fuck.
We need to move. They'll be coming for you.
Coming for us. You're not one of them anymore.
I mean, but purely looking around, this does look kind of cool. if the actual fantasy of going through these environments is as cool as it looks, because, bro, if you tell me, like, you need to go and infiltrate this whole location, this sounds very cool.
Coming for us.
Now, is it cool? I don't know.
You're not one of them anymore.
Yeah, well, that's temporary. Just like you and me.
You guys don't understand your threat. Not like we do.
Hurry, stay low! If I go to work with my enemy to survive, so be it. For now.
I mean, it does seem like they're trying interesting things, like even with the crosshair and everything.
Either we fight those things together, or die alone.
I have the phone. No. Do not.
Am I going insane, or is that Jeff Keighley? Wait, hold up. Am I going insane, or is that Jeff Keighley? Am I losing it?
No. Do not touch him.
I swear that looks like Jeff Keighley.
We fight together or die alone.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. Is it cool? I don't know. But it looks pretty cool. Yeah, looks alright. Looks alright. Who knows? Who knows? Gundam Rogue Orbit. I know literally nothing about this. Does it have gameplay?
Out here, that promise is a lie.
The only mecha fantasy that I've enjoyed is Titanfall. Gonna be totally real with you. That's like the only thing, because I think the idea... Honestly, this might be why I love Attack on Titan as well, because I absolutely love the fantasy of dudes fighting, and then it's like, oh no, it's so over, engage Titanfall. And then you like pop down the thingy, and then it's badass. But when you just have like big robots running around, I think it's kind of boring.
For a moment, the future felt promising.
They're inside!
Out here, that promise is a lie.
What? Not to turn this into a fashion thing, but why do you have shoulder pads? You know what? Sure. Maybe this is future, whatever. I don't know. This is just big robot versus big robot. This is boring.
Every breath taken is.
There needs to be contrast. Oh, big robot versus bigger robot. And now another big robot joins the battle.
You're our last hope.
This is the Attack Titan.
The darkness coming for us. It remembers one man. The pilot.
The funniest thing is you see how easy and how malleable I am. Literally, this thing, replace it with a fantasy dude and a dragon, I'm locked in. Otherwise, I see this and I'm just like, nah, this is the middest mid of all mids. I couldn't care less about this. I was like, literally, I was watching this with Monster Hunter. I was like, cinema. I'm watching this. I was like, oh. Yeah, more of this. More of people so you can have the contrast. That's neat.
I'm here.
I don't get it. I don't get it. If the whole thing was about people having to, like, maintain these things and then, like, they lose them and that's, like, a whole thing, that would be badass. But otherwise, like, if everybody's just robots fighting robots, I don't. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. What? We're not watching this. It's a joke. I'll watch it. Just this once. Just this once. After this, that's it. All the goodwill gone. All the goodwill. Something else should have been in this play in the place of this trash. I don't even know what this game is. It's a literal. Actually, I could have made a pun there, but I failed because I'm not funny. I just realized I could have literally said in the place of this trash, and it would have been correct because this is like a sewage pipe thing. I was literally correct. So I know nothing about this. Am I about to see Virgil or what? Oh, that's it? Oh. Last Ronin is the comic book where the other three turtles die? I don't know anything about that. No idea. What is this? Some of the developers behind The Division.
Hello everybody, Max here with some entertainment.
Goodbye. Weird, check, very good sign. Apocalypse, check, very good sign. Very good sign. Weird aliens? We're going 3-for-3. Please don't be a multiplayer survival crafter. Please don't be a multiplayer survival crafting game. Please don't be a multiplayer survival crafting game. Guys, it looks like a multiplayer survival crafting game. This looks very cool. I don't care. I don't care what this is. If this is a survival multiplayer survival crafting game, if it has cool ideas where like you unlock these keys and then you like unlock like some kind of strongholds where you need to go in, this looks very cool. A co-op survival FPS. So it is kind of a multiplayer surviving crafting game, but only kind of. Bro, this looks very cool. This looks very cool. I hope it's good. What is this?
Peggy 18.
Why am I looking at Tupac?
海の向こうじゃアジア人ってんでのけ者にされて日本じゃ毛頭扱い俺は何人なんだって何度も思ったろ敵討ちかつまらねえことに人生使ってんだ タイトルよ。
この剣にけじめをつけねえと俺の人生始まらねえんだ。
I mean, he's got the vibes down, I'll tell you that much. Is this the Otto I'm thinking of? Huh? I mean, sure, bro. I guess. Okay. Blood Message. What the hell is this? NetEase brought Blood Message. Check out the debut trailer. It's a cinematic, narrative-driven, linear action. But it's just story? Can you please? Bro, these are video games. Can you at least show me what it is? It doesn't even work. Medieval fantasy, got it. What else you got? Amogus.
河西始于吐蕃50余载，意其分歧，却从未有人坚守如我等之久。
It's not quite medieval.
今日天枪大捷，以寡破众，陪对着当即首功。好剑，又精进了。
该你了。
阿爷，大人们说，只要河西归唐，你不打仗，也能守住我们的家。
再不投降，全部杀光！
It's mildly interesting, but I don't know what the game is.
是死
不行！
It does seem like most of it is like animation driven, which like it could be very mid.
我守不住我的家，你救不了我的命。
人都死了，哪儿来的家？
Yeah, I mean, it has the vibes, but like, who the hell knows? And now he's gonna stand up against all the horse riders. They thought Game of Thrones was very cool. They said we're doing Battle of the Bastards now.
我的阿宁，还有像阿宁一样的孩子们。
Yeah, I've got no idea. Could be cool, maybe not. I don't know why they thought they had to do Jon Snow, though. I don't know what they were cooking with that one. Gen Atlas. We could make a protest because I already saw this, and this is only coming out on Epic Store, so I shouldn't watch this. Because I thought Tim Sweeney was a little man talking about how Steam is actually like super. They're like throwing their weight around and making sure that people don't like do fair practices in terms of where they publish and all this. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. We'll look at the trailer. We'll look at the trailer. But I never want to hear this Steam is a monopoly nonsense ever again. Because I'm not playing this day one because it's on Epic. I'm not buying a game on Epic if it's the last thing I do. I hate the Epic launcher so much, bro. It's crazy. It's so bad. Oh my god. It might be the worst library overview I've seen in any form, anywhere, anything. Wait, this is not a new trailer. I have seen this. Guys, I'm 99% sure this is not a new game. That does look cool. Okay, that looks very cool. What's the game? Very inconsistent. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like a Nolan film more than it does a video game, but who knows? Who knows? Looks kind of interesting. So, some of the shots in this they look like extremely like inconsistent in a weird way. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from it. Alien Isolation. What's this?
Do you understand? Yes. I understand.
Looks cool. Looks cool. Looks cool. Also, that's crazy. They announced AI 2. That's wild, isn't it? They just said we're doing AI. We're sick of AI 1. We're doing AI 2 now. That's crazy bold of them. I wonder how many data centers they have. Cuphead sequel and Mighty Cuphead Adventure. What the hell is this?
Today, we have a special announcement for all, which will take Cuphead and friends on a fresh, exciting adventure. Hello? Yes? Oh, indeed. Oh, you want me to tell them? Yes, I'll tell them. Yes, right now. Well, it seems I have one more surprise. A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the era that brought us into the world of video games. We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say It's pretty radical. Over here? Ahem. Pretty radical.
Let's roll the clip.
Now in development at Studio MDHR. It's Mighty Cuphead Adventure. A new fast-action platform shooter with arcade-quality graphics and amazing sound. Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
Only from Studio MDHR.
I dig the vibe. I dig the vibe. I've said this before, I don't like platformers. I'm 99% sure I'm never going to play this, but I do really, really dig the vibe. The vibes are impeccable. I'll give them that. 99% sure I'll never get around to playing this game in my life, but I wish more people went all in on this kind of vibe. What is this? Is this just... Oh, this is the same thing. Resident Evil... I know this whole time I've been like, guys, where's the goddamn gameplay? But with Resident Evil, like, it's kind of a known entity at this point. Resident Evil Code Veronica. With no Veronica. Or rather, no code. This will be my first time, by the way, playing through the full game. I've never played the full game of Code Veronica. So, very much looking forward to this. The RE engine continues to amaze me. It's goddamn beautiful. Look at the door. Look at all the names.
Oui? Yes? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the 3rd floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Brr, it's freezing. Come in. Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold. I hate to say it, but your brother is... quite odd. In we go. Oh la la. Mais quelle pagaille. He's made such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here.
Funny. Funny. I see Capcom has not lost their whimsy.
Huh?
Ah! I see you have not lost your whimsy.
Ah, the delightful biscuit.
A boulder has rolled through here. That's a crazy thing to mention.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be the maintenance man from this morning. Won't be long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
This is where we die. There's gonna be no one through there. Watch this. Man, that's crazy. And now we die. This is bait, by the way. I think most people thought this was going to be Resident Evil 5 somehow. 5, right? That's 5, right? But no.
Don't move. Claire Redfield.
There it is. There it is. So this is the next remake. I think, yeah, I think most people, at least, like, judging by the leaks, it was always a toss-up between whether or not Veronica or 5 was going to come out first. So, like, if I was like, oh, it's the RE engine, I think I probably would have assumed that there is some kind of RE5 reveal. But no, it is in fact Code Veronica. So this is a game where I think for the most part, it's going to be a very, very fresh experience to me. Like I said, I've never played through the whole thing. So it's going to be very, very exciting. That being said, I still hope that we get the 5 remake before we get the Resident Evil 10, or whatever 10 is going to be. I really, really want to see how they remake 5, considering boulders are rolling through. So now that they're taking like a very, very different... Now, I wouldn't really say a very, very different creative approach, but it does feel like the remakes are like way more grounded and way more gritty and dark. So I would assume that Chris is not exactly punching boulders. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. This is coming out, like, next year, so... We're locked in. We're locked in. Just like with Requiem, I am playing day one. 100%. Can guarantee you this right off the bat. Aside from Guild Wars 2, because I think Guild Wars 2, like... Guild Wars 2 could be world-altering. Another Resident Evil game is just very nice to have. So, aside from Guild Wars, I think this is my most anticipated list, most anticipated thing out of this. I can't wait. Cannot wait. I do wonder how they're going to be doing the next remakes, though. Because in terms of remakes, they have... I mean, I guess they could remake 0 and 1 as well, right? Like, theoretically. They could also redo, like, They probably wouldn't. I would expect that 5 is the next remake. But who knows? Who knows? 2027! 2027, 2026 is GTA, which I'm probably not going to play day one because it's not coming out on PC. So, El Bozo. 2027, I'm playing Code Veronica. 2028, we're playing Guild Wars 3. Cinema. And somewhere in between, we're playing Half-Life 3. He's going to be goated. He's going to be goated. RE6? I mean, RE6 would be very interesting to see remade as well, yeah. Personally, I would very much prefer RE5 to be remade. Like that's a game I genuinely want to see remade. RE6 is kind of like it'd be neat if they did remake it, but in terms of the vibes and in terms of everything going on, I really enjoy the RE5 atmosphere, the RE5 story, everything. It's a very cool game. It was only ruined by the fact that it came out in the 2010s during like the action era. When did RE5 come out? What year was it? 2009. And then RE6 is obviously like the epitome of that. They're definitely going to remake. I think 5 is still the top selling Resident Evil of all time. So clearly they will remake it at some point. But I hope it's sooner rather than later. Because usually I think we had... Hold up. Resident Evil release timeline. Because what has been the back and forth since 7? Vidya games. Vidya games. Is there just a list? Can I just get a list? Oh, yeah. Bro. For some reason, I thought 3 was... Oh, well, but it wouldn't matter anyway, right? So... Yeah, it was 7, then 2 remake, 3 remake, Village, remake, Requiem. That is going to be a remake. And then I assume it's going to be another remake. I would assume RE5 remake fits in here, and then we have Resident Evil 10. is what I would assume. But I mean, who knows? They could always start going back, I guess. But I think that those are pretty much all the announcements. Yeah, that's about it. Can anyone else name a AAA franchise that has put out 3 mainline games made by the same studio? Yeah. I don't know what bro was yapping about. We're getting the rail shooters remade before 5. I'd be cool with that too. I would. Maybe controversial opinion. I know a lot of people have this whole thing of where like fixed angles give very, very clear artistic intent of like what you want the player to see in all this. I'm sorry. I can be like, yeah, sure, it's very cool that like the artist can control exactly how I see things and exactly when I see things, and like they can mold how I experience the game. Very cool. I don't like that. I don't like fixed angles. I've been saying this for all the Devil May Cry games as well. I hope they remake the Devil May Cry games for the biggest reason of I don't like fixed angles. I don't like my games having this weird thing of I'm running through CCTV cameras. I don't. I know it's a controversial take, but I don't like it. Tank controls, I can tank. Tank controls is whatever, but fixed angles is like the thing that absolutely kills my enjoyment of a lot of games. Unfortunately. So I mean, if they wanna remake all those, then I'm completely happy to give them my money as well. But Capcom, when the hell are you going to start remaking Devil May Cry? Please. Please. How many copies did Devil May Cry sell? How many copies? Devil May Cry is 10 million. I don't know. Just make a new one. Just make a new one. Actually, remake the original ones first, then make a new one. I want to enjoy like Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3, maybe 4 as well, with the crispy combat of 5. 5 is so crispy. Devil May Cry 5 is a goddamn work of art. I just realized they are literally citing video game quotes. Why are they citing video game quotes? What? Why is citation 18? Did I just close it out? Why is citation 18? Oh, it's for the plot. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, why do they have citations for just video game quotes? Okay, I get it. I get it. It's for the plot. I want Devil May Cry. But yeah, like, I saw Nakrit was talking about this too. With the Riot MMO Guild Wars, and I mean, I was about to say... I was about to say Ashes of Creation. Ashes of Deletion. I forgot about that little incident. Never mind. So we have Riot and we have ArenaNet. That's about it. And maybe maybe Blizzard at some point will do something, but I doubt it. Skill issue? Bro kept going through the same door walking forward? No, it's not even that. It's just like I don't like the way your character moves and everything in a fixed angle game. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. It makes everything just like slightly janky and annoying. Riot will never release the MMO. I mean, they did just get Holinka. And they are getting a lot of very, very big talent. The only thing that I fear is that, like, they're not going to actually move on from what WoW is, and it's just going to be World of Warcraft with League of Legends assets. That's the thing that I'm, like, most afraid of. Where they still linger on just trying to be World of Warcraft. Because this has been, unfortunately, the curse that has befallen the entire MMO genre as a whole. We are 20 years out from WoW. Every single game still tries being WoW. Like, if anything, Guild Wars 2 was always, like, trying to set itself apart with a lot of the things that it was doing. So, I kind of fear less so with Guild Wars 3 that it's just, again, trying to be World of Warcraft and inevitably failing, right? Because you're just not going to beat WoW at being WoW. But who knows? Who knows? Did you see the Backrooms movie? No. I was going to watch it, but then other things happened and I didn't get around to going to see it. I need to go and see Disclosure Day next week, right? It's coming out next week. So maybe I'm going to watch Backrooms then as well. What date does it come out? Hold up, let me open up my... Disclosure Day. When does it come out? The 12th. So it's next Friday? I'm probably not going to go watch it on Friday. Oh, no, it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I could go and see it on Wednesday. Maybe. I'll see what happens. Yeah, it comes out the 10th. Yeah, they have listings until Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. I'll see what I end up doing. PoE has been disinterested. I haven't looked at anything Path of Exile 2 related. I'm not playing it until it's done. I'm not playing PoE 2 at all until it's done. And by done, I mean, like, it's out of early access, whatever the hell. I don't know what they're doing with the early access thing. I know that it's still, quote-unquote, in early access. I'm not touching it until it's out of early access. So I know literally nothing about it. By the way, I did see this. This is almost certainly nothing. Almost certainly. Map of 15th anniversary, starting June 19th, Friday at 8 p.m. on the official Mappa YouTube channel. We will premiere a lineup, yada, 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 right? And obviously, one of the things here is... the attacks on the Titans. Now, realistically... this is going to be some kind of weird collab talking about whatever the hell. There's going to be like a video game collab, clothes collab or something. But there was a few details about the schedule that seem to imply that whatever new information is, it is separate of everything else going on. So I mean, we could cope and hope that they might be adapting Schoolcast. Maybe, right? It's this thing. This thing right here. Because this was theoretically a whole little manga thing that was never adapted. So, I mean, in theory, they could do a mini Attack on Titan thing. Do you think they'll reveal Persona 6? I've got no idea. Attack on Titan sequel? Yeah, but the sequel is independent of Mappa. That's a completely different thing. Mappa would be talking about something that more so concerns the anime and the IP more directly, I guess, in their department. I don't think they have any say whatsoever over what happens with that. But I mean, I'll keep an eye out. I doubt it's going to be anything. But who knows? I can always cope and hope, right? There is always cope and there is always hope. I don't think there's going to be anything. Every single time there have been these announcements, it's always like a clothes collab. And then I crash the hell out, because it's like, oh, how exciting. Rings with an Attack on Titan thingy. How exciting. How exciting. Granted, they did release, I linked this in the Discord too, Where is it? This is admittedly the coolest thing ever. This hoodie. Look at this. Like, you can wear it like as an actual scout cloak. This is cool. There are more pictures of it. This is admittedly very cool. I don't know why they didn't make this white, though. This should have been white. How much is 7.9k yen? 2 euro. It's 42 euro. That's not even that bad. I thought it'd be way more expensive. That's almost like a normal price. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. I would order this if it probably was a #1 geolock to Japan, and #2 it wouldn't cost 7,000 euros to ship here. So, you know. Oh, that's why. Bro, that is crazy. I mean, I guess percentage-wise it's not that bad. How much is the shipping? I don't think it's even going to be shown to me. I don't think they have shipping options at all. Translate. Let me see. Make a reservation. Oh! I can't even order it? Because it's only an M. It'd be like 3 times too big for me. Actually, these are Japanese sizes. How big is M? Do they have styling charts somewhere? Oh, wait, hold up. This is a person? She is so she is basically my height. And she is wearing an L? Guys, we might be goated. Wait, this guy is 177. What is he? He's also wearing an L. How? Huh? This guy is 15 centimeters taller. What? Am I going insane? It's not translating. I don't know. Point is, maybe we could be goated, but I don't think you can order this. I don't think I can order this at all, unfortunately. Do you read novels much? Yes, I'm very much a novel enjoyer. I just finished the latest book of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Before that, I was reading Mistborn. I'm gonna be getting back to reading Mistborn right now. The third book, what was it called? Mistborn. What is the third book? Mistborn. Which one of these is the third one? A Secret History, I guess? I think? I don't know. I don't know which is the third one. I've got all of them. Are you 162? I'm 160-ish, yes. Yes. I am 1 meter and 60 centimeters, roughly. I'm the same height as Levi. I'm not joking. I even have this whole meme. Hold up. Did I not have this meme? Hold on. There it is. I've got this whole meme for this very reason. It's not pasting. It broke. Hold up. Trying to fix it. Give me a second. Why is it not pasting? It's not working. Let me try a different one. Here, it's not pasting. Oh! It's because I'm stupid. I'm sorry. It's because I'm stupid. There we go. This should work. It still didn't work. Okay, hold on. We'll do it a different way. I'll do this. It's because I have layers. Does it work now? It's still not working. Bro, what is your problem? Okay, we'll do this. I'm showing you this meme. I've already committed to showing you this meme, so now I will have to solve the problem of it not showing up. But I will show you this meme if it's the last thing I do. It's not opening. Are you for real? Guys, I'm about to crash out. I can't even show y'all a meme. There we go. Guys, I think I'm about to actually lose my mind. Okay, I'll save it. And I'll call it Meme for Stream right now. Oh my god, finally. Okay, can I copy it from here? There was an error copying to clipboard. What does that even mean? Access is denied? Okay, anyway. Let me see if this shows up on stream. It doesn't. Guys, I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose my mind. Okay, can I do meme for stream right now? Can I drag it in here? No. Oh my god, finally. This is the meme I have that I always use in the videos. This is pretty accurate. Not even a joke either. I specifically remember I had to use this thing because I knew Americans would have no idea what centimeters are. Because obviously Japan uses centimeters, as any normal country does. But we have to measure in foot, or feet, or whatever. I am 5'3", I guess. That's me. Anyway, now that you've all made fun of me, let me look through my tabs real quick. If there was nothing else I wanted to yap about, we'll leave it there for today, and I'll get back to cooking up the next video. The next video is an Avatar video. It's been a long time since we've had an Avatar video. But I am, in fact, working on a Sozin's Comet video. So that should be exciting. Wasn't there supposed to be more Guild Wars 3 news today? Oh no. I guess not. Who knows? Anyway, that's pretty much all I had to yap about today. We're not going to do gamers right now because I gotta get back to working on the next video. But hopefully, this coming week, we're gonna have more Dark Souls. Maybe tomorrow, but I'm not sure about tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Wait, there is no chapter this week, right? I've got all my days messed up because I've been working on the new thing. Yeah, no chapter this week. Okay, so don't need to worry about that. I asked because I've been working on a Walking Dead novel adaptation project. Oh, don't get sued by AMC. They're gonna come and find you. Be very, very careful. Guitar Hero-like games? I love Guitar Hero-like games. I think the fact that we haven't had a new Guitar Hero game is crazy. I love it. Beat Saber is one of my favorite games on VR. On VR, bro. I sound like a boomer. On the VR. And when I was growing up, Guitar Hero was the coolest thing ever. It's crazy to me that we haven't had new, like, modern iterations on Guitar Hero. I think the most popular Guitar Hero thing is Clone Hero, which is, I think, open source. So, Guitar Hero is goated. I wish we got new ones. But we don't. 5 fret? What is that? If it doesn't have the guitar, then it's not cool. 5 fret? What is this? IGN show... What? Huh? I don't know, I'll look at it. I'll look at it later. Because isn't there another, a future game showcase happening in like 5 minutes, I think? I think it started at 8 p.m. my time. I don't know. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me. Like I said, I'll be back sometime soon, TM. And then we're gonna have changes in the old Mystery Shack. So you'll have to look forward to those. It's gonna be a very cool change, though, I think. So that's gonna be exciting. Alright, that's it. See you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.